Please, everyone, take a seat.
When I was 15 years old, I had a passion for loudspeakers and music. My motivation at that time was rather simple. I wanted to impress girls. With my constant desire to improve my DJ mobile show, I got in contact with lasers for the first time in 2003. However, my first two attempts failed miserably because the first Chinese supplier did not deliver at all. And the second supplier sent me some lasers, but they produced smoke instead of laser light. I was more lucky with my third supplier, and we haven't lost touch in 22 years. I'm very pleased that Alex, you have made a long journey from China to be here tonight. 22 years later, one thing has also not changed. Together, you all and us, we still strive to impress. Only today, it's not just about a girl, but for our customers. Good evening. It's great to have you all here. I hope we can inspire and impress you with some exciting new products from all our brands tonight. Let me start where my journey began, with some exciting new lasers from Laserworld. I have some support on the stage tonight by someone who also shared a passion for loudspeakers. Long time before he started working for me, we met by chance, because we both rented loudspeakers from the same bigger rental company in Stuttgart. And one of us was a first renter, and the other one had the follow-on rental. I can't remember anymore who had the speakers first, but this is how we met. Please welcome Norbert, our CMO, and my oldest employee. He has played a leading role in developing our first product tonight, and he will tell us now more about the CUBE series.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Very warm welcome from my end as well. Lots of you have been with us during the day and yesterday as well. And it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you our new product series, the CUBE series. You see the CUBE series over there, and it is a product that actually complements our range. We were still missing that kind of product. So as you have seen, it's not an ordinary product. As always, we tried to follow the demand of the market, follow the demand of the customers. And this product is especially for a market that requires the ease of use of a product. Ease of use, affordability, flexibility, and mobility. And this is the new Laserworld CUBE Series. Let me show you what we also developed in parallel to the product. Because this is what is most important about this product series. It's the flexibility and the ease of use. As you already saw that in the video, we have this app to control the laser. Let me quickly switch it on. And we easily control the CUBE Series laser by app. I can choose from many different patterns that are pre-built. I can create my own content. I can create text, type text, draw, convert pictures, do certain settings, and more. So depending on your use case, this may be the ideal product for you or for your customers. You can create own custom patterns, you can load them to the laser, and you can call them back. Martin, can you bring the laser over? Because it's very difficult to see it from over there. Okay, thank you. You also see that we added some mobility feature to it to make it easier to use. Of course, this is not the common use case you have because you need to mount it in a solid way. But it allows for easy mounting it for a wedding laser show outdoors. You don't have to run the long cable distances and all that. It's easy to use for mobile DJs. And this was the idea behind the product. Mobile app, mobility, flexibility, and affordability. This is the new Laserworld CUBE Series. It's available from end of November and can be pre-ordered already. We have different power levels. Let's switch it off and have a closer look at the different power levels that we have with the CUBE Series. CUBE Laser Control is the name of the app, and it will be available by end of November in the App Store and the Google Play Store for download, and it will definitely be a thing for you if you do that kind of applications with lasers. Available for Android and iOS. We have different models in that Laserworld CUBE Series. It's the Laserworld CUBE 1 for one, and Laserworld CUBE 1.5, which is the first one with battery power. Laserworld CUBE 3 watt power, and up to 6 watt power is with the CUBE Series. 7 watt power, I'm sorry, 7 watt power. 7 watt power, this is if you can't read. 7 watt power is it. And it's all battery powered, these powerful 3 watt, these powerful higher powered ones. And yeah, battery, from what I tested, lasts around 3 hours if you really stress it. So that's sufficient for a normal laser show, I think.
In 2017, I had the honor that our client Laser Fabric invited me to the New Year's Eve show at the Burj Khalifa. For the first time, without fireworks, using only light and lasers, Dubai was the first to show where the journey could take us. A stunning show, and looking back, one of these key moments for me personally. Until then, I thought that we could cover everything with our 30-watt lasers we had at that time. But this huge building opened up a complete new chapter that should never let us go again. At the Olympic Games in Paris last year, Patrick and his team from Laser Systems Europe gave an impressive demonstration at the Eiffel Tower how laser show production with our top-end laser systems have evolved over the past 6 years. So, powerful diodes make it easy. There are many Chinese 80-watt lasers on the market, but important specs are often not properly taken into account. And just to name a few, like, of course, the beam quality, the actual real increase of the beam intensity, power intensity, and the stability of the laser module, no matter under which demanding conditions, and of course, also finally the size of the device. After RTI became part of LaserAnimation 2022, we endeavored to bring together the best of both worlds. At that time, LaserAnimation, laser sources enjoyed a reputation for being the best in the world, but power was limited to the range of 35 watt. RTI, on the other hand, had experience with high laser power in PIKOs already. The PIKO 80, favored by LSE in Paris, contained all these major aspects and was the first of its kind. And thanks to all of you who challenge and encourage us, we can constantly push the boundaries of what is technically possible. In 2025, this new technology became firmly established under the name RSL3. But it took us ultimately until late summer to bring our entire range up to this new technological level. And today, it's my pleasure to present to you the new 2026 portfolio of laser projectors made by LaserAnimation. What you just saw were the latest PIKOs with 140 watt. This tiny red combiner here in my hand delivers 21.6 watt. In the latest PIKO platform here, we are capable to integrate 2 of those, so the maximum output increases to 43.2 watt, which is a power plus of 60% compared to the beginning of this year. The maximum configuration of the green module is 66 watt, and the blue combiner here delivers 120 watt. As in the past, we can combine these modules according to your needs. We recommend starting with the PIKO 70 with around 70 watt RGB as the smallest setup, then followed by the PIKO 100, which is already widely used on the market, but with an increase of red in about 20%. Then the PIKO 140 with a guaranteed output power of 144 watt. And finally, by ISE 2026 in Barcelona, we will be ready to ship out the top power level, which is the PIKO 200 with a power output of 210 watt. For all these models, our focus was set on the key requirements I mentioned before. That also means that we could keep the beam diameter the same, the scanner unit as before, and we even improved the divergence with these RSL3s. The dimensions change slightly. This is also to integrate some new features like the new aperture in the center, but a part of that, the overall weight and volume remain almost identical.
We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how I feel it. Ain't nobody like us. We doing it different. Ain't nobody like us. That's just how I feel it.
On June 20, 2017, our company founder Michael placed an order with a machine manufacturer for the very first robot for semi-automated production of laser modules. Unfortunately, this first machine turned out to be a very bad investment, but it was one of these decisive visions that he had and he refused to give up. That was the starting point, and from then on it was, let's say, Michael's special project on which he worked whenever he found the time. When I joined LaserAnimation 3 years back, we already struggled to meet only the demand for the Phaenon line, not to think about expanding it and using it for PIKOs or any other new models. We only had 2 prototypes of these machines, and Michael was the one who knew how to run them. And as we all know, since then, the demand for modules has exploded due to the rapid growth of output power. And we knew that we were racing against the time. There were also serious doubts in the team whether we can make it. However, for size and preciseness reasons, we also knew that we could only produce these RSO3s with a high grade of automatization, or it would at least exceed the price expectations of the market by far. So there was only one way forward. And within 18 months, I can tell you that as of today, we have managed to put 10 machines in operation. This provides now a solid base for the coming months, and of course our R&D is pushing to get it moved forward quickly. What you can see today was a result of our efforts in the top-end product range of laser animation. This start marked the new Phaenon XD series with a power level of 15 and 30 watt. The units you just saw were 2 XS30s. And surely, competition from China is very tough in this power range. So the most important question you might have is rightly about the price. But I can assure you, please speak to our sales guys if you haven't done it yet and get surprised. I can assure you with this product, I truly believe we can currently offer most probably the best answer on the market in the power range. For that reason, we have also replaced a lot of other products we had so far in our range. This second Phaenon product you just saw on our stage here is our flagship of the new XD IP65 range. It's the XD80OY. It's the logical next step in output performance above the XS. And with the help of the OPSL sources, we kept also our promises. This new XD IP65 offers the highest power density on the market. It can provide up to 88 watt of perfectly white balanced laser power on a 5mm CT 6-10 aperture. To achieve this, we have added an orange 5-watt OPSL and a 6-watt yellow OPSL, and all this gets controlled by our new intelligent color management software on the mainboard, which Moritz and Richard already showed here earlier on the stage. We have been awarded for this technology by the ILDA Association 2 years ago. And last but not least, this is not something available somewhere in the future. The best news is that all these models are available immediately. Why? Why the hell are they doing that with the moving heads? Many of you probably wondered about this when we entered this new field, and honestly, I've asked myself this question more than once in the past month. It's probably still an understatement if I say that the journey was much more challenging than ever expected. But tonight, I can promise you, we will give you the answer. One thing after the other. It all started with our optics engineer, Jordi, who has been part of our team since 2017. And he heads our development site in Barcelona. And even back then, he had this vision for this new kind of RGB laser source that would break new boundaries in terms of performance. Our approach at that time was not to develop our own moving heads. However, 3 years ago, we had to admit that there is no way around it anymore. The integration into the moving head had to be completely rethought because all our initial approaches had failed. The integration turned out to be much more complex than the integration of a white light laser phosphor source. And as a result, all the market participants started to focus on the phosphor solution. And as we have already heard today, it still offers a significant increase in brightness compared to an arc lamp, and all this at rather moderate costs. So from a purely economic, short-term perspective, that was totally understandable. But we remained committed to our vision and began to develop our own moving heads. A product that exceeds any visibility standards from devices on the market so far. Something that takes over where laser sources give up. Finally, something that addresses all the limitations of these previous solutions. The day I've been waiting for 3 years has come. I proudly present to you the Tarm VANQUISH. The Vanquish is the brightest moving head in the world, and this by far. I just give you a few key figures. We are using a tailor-made RGB laser engine with 500 watt power made by LaserAnimation Solinger. At just 20 meter, we achieve a brightness of 2.4 million lux. At 100 meter, we achieve a staggering 260,000 lux. By comparison, our Revolt here, equipped with the most powerful 500 watt phosphor laser source currently on the market, achieves 48,000 lux. And that was so far considered as a benchmark on the market until today. The IATM Mamba, a widely used fixture that is also equipped with a 500 watt source, achieves 26,000 lux. This Vanquish is an incredible 10 times brighter. But its ultimate strength lies in its single colors. The visibility difference for those cannot be expressed by simple multipliers. When I saw our first prototype many years ago, for me a new vision was born. Because finally, large shows would no longer be limited to using lots of white beams. With the RGB source, there would be a very realistic opportunity to change big stage designs forever. Today, after so many years, the day of reckoning has arrived. I'm very excited about your judgment later at the dinner. There. Zweite Vorfahrt. As we all know, achieving a good white mix is the most difficult aspect of RGB systems. This is the main reason why no one has tried it since Clay Parkey's attempts. Getting one device to work on its own is one thing. But believe me that despite our laser expertise, it felt like it took us forever to resolve the issues with overlapping effects and achieve an even color balance, and this with an unlimited amount of devices. I hope that we could present a very convincing result to you today. Building a simple beam moving head would have been relatively easy, but we didn't want to compromise on the Vanquish. Therefore, we have created the world's first RGB moving head with a full hybrid optical system. We achieve a zoom range of razor sharp 0.29 degrees to wash effect like 45 degrees. It's a truly versatile weapon. We will also demonstrate the units later outside. One unit is already installed, the other three will then follow. So you can also get an idea outside over a longer distance. And finally, this leaves perhaps just one, maybe the most important question that you might have. This is not a laser class 4 device. Like our other moving heads, the Vanquish is classified as a laser class 1 risk group 3 device. This was our vision from the very beginning. We saw the opportunity, same as the danger for us and our laser industry, while laser diode technology became more and more accessible for the lighting companies. I think it was our responsibility to be the first on the market, to offer you, as our clients, a new product to shape our laser industry's future. And in case we manage to impress you after all, please speak to a member of staff for pricing and further information. We plan to ship the first units in January, but stock is limited. There's one more thing. It's my pleasure to let you know that LPS Laser Systems, based in Ofterdingen, Germany, has joined the Laserworld Group. The agreement of the acquisition has been signed by 1st of September 2025. LPS will remain as part of our group with its brand, its setup, and its team led by Siggy. LPS has been founded by Siggy Roof in 1993. He's a very well-known figure of our industry, and I'm very happy that he is also here tonight. Welcome, Siggy.
They told me that I don't need to say anything. Now I have the microphone here. No, it's tricky. Okay. I just say, I'm looking forward for this new challenge and explore the future of the laser market together with you guys and say thank you for everything. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you on board. It is definitely, this is definitely a proper reason for celebrating. It's not only the 40 years anniversary of Laser Animation Sollinger. Maybe Michael, you want to join us on stage? It is your celebration, the first day of celebration. Tomorrow there is the proper celebration. We have So we have something to celebrate, but most of you that followed our activities in the past years at exhibitions know that Martin usually, I don't want to, put too much pressure on it, but usually is pretty good with a sword. So let's see if he can actually get that going and help us start the celebration today already.
You said I should open a bottle.
Well, I mean, the challenges grow with the company group. So last time we had a bottle like this, it was a 3-liter bottle. This time, how many liters is this?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, that has grown significantly. So it takes a while to unpack it. But while we're doing that, I explicitly want to thank everybody who is part of our group. And what you probably recognized is that we don't buy companies and then just sack them, destroy them, and just
Sorry, machen wir lieber weg.
let them go for good. For us, it's important to bring people on board and maintain their heritage, learn from them, include them into our company, embrace their knowledge, and make them part of our family. That is a very, very important message. So that's why you find the brands on the wall at side by side with our other brands, and you find people standing with us here that are still part of the group. So Martin, how's that going here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have a waterproof unit here, so it's IP65, but it's not sugar-proof, so it might be very sticky afterwards.
It was
so
never practiced.
We never practiced. There's not so many 15-liter champagnes we normally have. So let's see. It's not that easy. I wouldn't want to be in his skin. No.
Sorry, not everything works.
Not everything works. Anyway, we can open it.
Sorry.
As long as the
Never
guys don't
happened,
drop it.
Never happened before. We have a lot of practice, but
Yeah, we actually practice that a lot.
Eine kleine Flasche. Aber die ist, ich weiß nicht. Das ist.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can open it the old-fashioned way. That's no problem at all. Let's just can we get some glasses? So celebration. This is the important thing for this event. Oh. Okay. Celebration is the idea of this event. We celebrate the 40
Now
years.
if it's not working, it's
We
really
celebrate
a shame.
a new member of the Laserworld Group. But what we also want to celebrate is our team. And this is not only the people in the front here. This is not only people that are active here. This is also the people that run the companies, the different companies, and they actually carry the spirit of our company group. And this is cool because you don't find that everywhere. I mean, people from our sales team, they don't come here and just sit back and wait for everything to be ready. They help. They are part of it. And, oh! And this is the spirit. We work together and we celebrate together. Oh, that sounds wild.
Ist. Das ist nichts. So the techniques was there.
I mean,
It's the first time that this is not working, but it's also the first time it's a 15-liter bottle.
we just need to practice a bit more.
Yeah. More?
No, I was going to pass it to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Now you have more in yours.
Oh, no, I give that. Good.
So thank you
Good.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. It is a pleasure to have you all had here tonight, celebrating with us, attending the presentations today, the trainings yesterday. Now we head on to the nice part of the evening, the dinner. We prepared some nice food for you guys. And on your way out there to the other building, you will experience the Angos, the Revolts, and the new Vanquish. At least one at the moment, but when you come out, probably we have the other three fired up as well. Have a look at those and imagine, normally you wouldn't be as close as you are now, but you can see it from 30 kilometers away as well. So if you then walk some meters back, some kilometers back, you would still see it shining the night. We have some photographers out there in Berlin, so we'll see if we can get some nice pictures and videos from the distance. And we're really looking forward to your feedback on the new product. So talk to our sales team, ask them questions about the new product and the new features, and enjoy the evening, enjoy the food. We will have some music, and don't forget to come back tomorrow for the big celebration day. There will be a really nice presentation of Michael Sollinger. He will basically guide us through the history of laser animation and his own history, so that will be really interesting. We will experience some art, some artistic performances, some artistic installations, laser art in many different rooms around, and that will be an exciting night. And afterwards, we will have the big celebration party. We have some famous DJs. We start with Curly. We then have Electric Indigo. We have Jamaica Sook, and the closing will be DJ Phoenix, who already rocked our parties at the different exhibitions. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. See you there. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the dinner, and don't forget to come back tomorrow. Thank you.
One last thing.
One more thing. More things. Oh.
I think Norbert deserves a very big applause. You have seen him here on the stage more than anyone else. Yes. Also, he was there all the days before. He organized the event with all his helpers. Oh. Okay, whoa. That's it. Thank you. Whoa.
Okay, that's a lot of champagne we now have to consume.
The marketing department fixed it.
Actually, and the marketing department would deserve the whole bottle now, because they are pretty done, I think, because they're running the whole site and organizing everything. A very special thanks to Julia. She did lots and lots of the organization of this event. And you know what? She is with the company, I think, for 3 months now. 5. Oh, okay. 5, okay.
You have been in holidays too long.
I basically traveled so much, so I didn't see her that long. But actually, she embraced our philosophy, our spirit in the company, being part of the company, being part of a family, liking to work, coming to work, enjoying work. And she embraced that a lot, and she did a fantastic job with organizing all this. I said, well, you can do it. And she did it. And that's a big applause for Julia. She really, really rocked that. So, then again, last thank you to you for coming. Enjoy the dinner and find your way to the landmark lasers.
Thank you.